How's it going, everybody? My name is Teaklin. Welcome back to the channel. This is a bit of a different kind of video than typical. It's gonna be short though, so please stick around for the entire thing. I just want to catch you guys up on what took me so long to start coming out with new videos again, what new videos are going to look like on this channel, and some goals of ours for 2023. And I definitely want to start by wishing every one of you a happy new year. 2022 is where we started. 2022 was fantastic. We had a lot of good projects that we had worked on, that we finished, that went extremely well, some of them exceeding all of my expectations. And 2023 is really where we start to build and grow into what we wanted to be in the beginning and what we still want to be going forward. And that is to build, to grow a community, to gain our numbers, just really start to grow into the YouTuber that I always wanted to be. So as for where I've been, you might be able to tell from how Rabbids came out that they were very sporadic uploads. Some of them would be, 2 or 3 uploads in a week, and sometimes it would be 2 uploads separated by 3 weeks. It was very taxing to try to do that at a pace where it was as quick as I could get it done. Burnout hit really, really hard, especially near the end. I decided one day to just sit down and record the rest of the footage and then edit it all down as quick as I could, but at least I had that footage done. And by the time I had recorded and edited all the footage, I uploaded them on schedule, and I just sat back and thought, I need to take a break before we start anything new. And so that's exactly what I did. I took a recovery hiatus, and then once that recovery was done, once I felt good enough to keep going, I started recording for this new project. The trailer just dropped on that one. We are almost done collecting the raw footage for the entire series. After that, it'll just be a matter of editing it down and releasing it. So aside from the burnout and the recovery, not long before the end of Rabbids, I started my new job, and it's fantastic, but with the way staffing is right now, as it is everywhere, it's hard to come home after a long day of work and sit down for hours on end just to record and then set aside another night like adjacent to that where I can get home from a hard day at work and sit down for another few uninterrupted hours just to get the editing and the cutting done. So I decided that due to my job, I would take this one a little bit slower. Scarlet and Violet came out about halfway through recording, and I will admit, I put this project so far on the back burner that it about got pushed off the stove. I have been hanging out with my friends, grinding Scarlet and Violet. It took us all less than a week after launch to get our shiny charms. We've just been shiny hunting ever since then, and there might be some content of that in the future, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. And the big announcement as to what has had my time occupied outside of creating content for this channel, and that is something that my wife and I have recently announced to family and friends. We are expecting baby Teaklin coming this May, so we're very excited about that. We've been working on getting stuff done, getting stuff prepared now, so we don't have to rush to do it later. There's a lot going on in my world off screen, and I just wanted to catch everybody up on that as to what's been taking so long, because my original plan was record all the footage, edit it down, finish the series, and then schedule uploads. I expected that to take about a month. It's been about 3.5 since I've posted anything, and the trailer's the first thing that comes out. So it's definitely a project that's run behind schedule, but the reasons behind it were well worth the wait, and I'm personally super proud of how this project is turning out. I really hope you guys enjoy it as much as I hope you do. So let's go ahead and talk about what these releases are going to look like. As you know, the trailer is live. I'll admit, it's not the greatest trailer, just takes some early footage from the game. I really wanted to create a trailer long beforehand, and like I said, this hiatus was not supposed to take even a quarter of as long as it has. So I was expecting record early footage, release the trailer, and then have the entire game done by then, and it just didn't it didn't quite pan out like that. I didn't get the later footage that I wanted, but it got the point across. This series is coming, it's here, it's about to start putting out regular content, and it's a crazy ride. This game is ridiculous. I love it so much. This is definitely, from my experience anyway, I haven't played all of them, so we will be playing more in the future. It's subject to change, but as of right now, this is one of my favorite Pokemon games, especially fan-made, of all time. The story is ridiculous, the new concepts, the new Pokemon, it's just fantastic. You guys are gonna love it. So, our release schedule. After this video goes up, we will be uploading the first episode of the series on Friday, January 20th. Sometime between 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, local time. And we will be doing a release roughly once a week. Maybe I might throw a couple bonus episodes in there here and there, but every Friday we are going to have a new episode of this series come out. The reason I'm thinking to do this so not infrequently, the reason that I'm looking to do this one episode a week rather than 2 to 3 uploads a week is because there are a couple of projects that I'm working on, one of which is I'm trying to think of how much to say about this without giving all of it away. First project that I'm working on is going to be something that happens every Wednesday, is what we're shooting for. Not sure if Wednesday is necessarily going to work out, but if it does, keep an eye out for a secret project of ours coming out on a Wednesday fairly soon. And aside from that, whatever we decide to play for our next series, if we do this release 1 week or 1 episode per week, and it's currently sitting at 10 episodes, by the end of it, it'll probably be 15 to 20 episodes. And yes, this means that I'm still in the process of recording and editing. The series is not done yet, but by that logic, it will give me a few months of regular content coming out. By then, I will have the next series hopefully completed and ready to go immediately after this one is done. That way we can start a trend of regularly scheduled content so we can facilitate more healthy growth on the channel. Finally, I want to go over a couple of goals we have for this channel. We talked a little bit earlier about how this is going to be the year that we grow. This is going to be the year that we build upon ourselves. And I just wanted to give more of a concrete view of that. Personally, where I want to see this channel go, by the end of this new series, I want us to be somewhere between 50 to 100 subscribers. 100 subscribers is a groundbreaking benchmark, so currently, to not set a goal too high, roughly by, let's say by June 30th, by halfway through the year, I want to hit 100 subscribers on this channel. And the closer we get to monetizing the channel, this isn't something that's about money for me, but at the same time, if this becomes a sort of income for my family and my household, that'll give me more time to devote to this, and therefore it can facilitate even more growth by reaching that point. So if we hit a point where we get enough subscribers and view hours, if you're not familiar with YouTube's monetization system, that's the benchmark. X amount of subscribers, X amount of hours watched on your channel. If we can get those to the point where this channel can be monetized, even if it's not a lot of income coming in, that is more money coming to my family, which alleviates the amount of extra stress that we have to put on other things and will make more free time, in which case I can be in here in this office working on stuff to put out for you guys. And that is really what I want to strive for. I want to grow this channel and grow this community into something that can be sort of like a symbiotic relationship where you help me achieve my goals and I can help put out even more and even better content for you guys. Anyway, I think that about covers it. So just to recap, where I've been, what I've been up to, where we're going from here, and where we want to be by the middle and by the end of the year. These are huge things for me, and I'm super, super excited to be fulfilling this dream of mine that I've had ever since I was a kid. I've always wanted to be a content creator. I know that's a dream of a lot of kids in this day and age, this generation, but when I tell you that content creators have been my idols since I was super, super little, it's the one thing above all else, regardless of my education, regardless of my experiences. This is the one thing that I've always dreamed more than anything about doing. And you guys are going to be the ones to help me get there. So it would mean a lot to me if you could help me share this around. If I post a new video, feel free to share it to your friends. If you're not already, make sure to subscribe, tell your friends about it, get them to subscribe. The content, I think, personally, is increasing in quality the more that comes, because we're learning as we go. We're learning new tactics in recording and editing and making thumbnails. Currently, it's entirely my operation. I record and edit all of my videos. I make all the thumbnails. I'm 100% in control of the entire thing. And yeah, I'm just learning more and more every video. So the further we go, the better the content will get. And hopefully it'll be worth you taking the extra time out of your day to like the videos, to subscribe, to share them around, and really help this channel become what we all think it can. And that is just blasting off into space, just blowing everything out of the water. We are going to be something really special here. I believe it. I hope you do too. And you guys are the only ones who can help me get there. So by all means, if you could, it's so, so appreciated. That about wraps it up. Remember to mark your calendars. Friday, January 20th is episode 1 of our Pokemon Insurgence playthrough. You're not going to want to miss it. Every single episode keeps getting crazier as we go. I love it so much. But I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you stuck around to the end. If you did, just know that I appreciate you more than I can say. Remember to like, subscribe, share the video around. As always, my name is Teeklin. You're amazing. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll see you guys on January 20th for our first episode.